what America is right now, we're basically the world's laughing stock. All right, we're doing all these heinous things, right? We promoting societal suicide, right? With all this thing that happens, what happened to the American dreams, right? The America I grew up in, where we get summer vacation, a two-parent household, a car, a white picket fence, and all that stuff. That's been totally evaporated right now, right? These entities that infiltrated America, right? In the 1950s, right? That's what everybody wants. The golden age of America. That's what I grew up on. That's what I see on TV. That's why I projected my life will be. But now we don't have that anymore. We, America, have committed societal suicide by promoting all these degenerate things, right? By promoting it ever since the 1950s, where the Tavistock Institute was created, the Fabian Society, the Operation Paperclip have infiltrated America when they imported all these ideological things into America. This free spirit mindset, ever since we introduced the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, right? All these free spirit hippies. That's what it is. And now, fast forward today, you see the fruit of their labor exposing right now. This is what happens, right? We're becoming a laughing stock of the world on the world stage right now. I don't want to see that to this country. This country was once great. The pursuit of happiness, and the American dream, right? Now we don't even have that no more. People are not happy. People are more depressed than ever. People are committing suicides. People are killing themselves. People are stealing from each other, committing crimes like crazy, contradicting ourselves, right? We are becoming laughingstock. America used to be the powerhouse, right? Now we're promoting guys in dresses, giving billions of dollars. The justice system that indicted a political contendants, a two-tiered justice system, they're not doing their job right. It's ridiculous what we're going through right now. We have become a laughingstock, and what the world's seeing that, oh, we don't want a part of this. We don't want to be a part of America. We don't want we don't want your world currency. All right, we're just leaving. We're bailing out. All right, we're out of here. Just dust their hand out like, America, we don't want a part of you no more. We're going to go our own way, make our own currency. You guys are self-destructing, self-destroying yourself. All this stuff is happening in the Western Hemisphere. It's not just America and Canada as well. Canada and Europe. They're doing all this stuff. While other nations are able to build more power plants, more coal-polluting power plants, and America can't even build no power plants at all. Can't even use coal at all. We demonize coal, not to mention that our coal is one of the cleanest coal out there. You compare other people's coal, other countries' coal, you see the smokestacks is all black and stuff, right? It's all black. While our coal plants is gray, it's clear. We are a laughingstock. Not realizing they try to say CO2 emission is poison while it's illegal in America. Other countries could do it. Mexico could burn coal. India could burn coal, China could burn coal, not realizing it's one planet. So America can't do this, and all the other countries can. They're releasing the same CO2 as anywhere else, so those are acceptable. Why don't these protesters protest over there? You don't see it. You don't see this extinction. What's it called? Extinction, whatever it is. This protest group. Extinction Rebellion, whatever it is. You don't see them protesting in China. You don't see them protesting in India. You don't see them protesting in Mexico. You don't see Greenpeace in China. You don't see Greenpeace in China. You don't see Greenpeace in India. You don't see Greenpeace in Mexico or any other third world country out there. You don't see any of this stuff. But over here, yes, we allowed them to happen. We allowed that to happen. It's ridiculous what we're going through right now. It's self-sabotaging. Not realizing that these people, these environmentalists, right? They're becoming a cult. It's their religion. These tree huggers, this planet worshiper, it's becoming their religion. They worship the planet more than themselves. right? They worship the planets. Oh, what about yourself? You're defeating yourself. It's self-defeating. It's become a religion to them. It's a religion. Believe us, I will do this to you. Believe us, I will talk to you. So they're sort of fascists too. It's a cult. They're a cult and they're fascists. They try to make us to believe them, whatever it is. If we don't side with them, they'll attack us. Believe us or not. If we don't conform to them, if we don't agree with them that men could be women, they'll attack us. They'll abuse us and all this stuff. They want to say the people are free speech, but yet again they're suppressing our speech. You see what have they become? They're becoming a cult. These planet worshippers, right? These are the religion. These scientists. Science is their religion. But yet again they want to believe in science, but again if you bring them a different science, they try to attack you. See how crazy we're going through right now. People are laughing at us. Laughing at the people that are promoting all these confusion right now. They don't want to be a part of us. They don't want no part of it. Like, all right, America, we're done with you. You're promoting transgenderism and all that stuff? No, we don't believe in that. We refuse to. We're more logic than you are. Right? It goes back to the people revolutions. Back in the 50s, when they imported all these ideology after World War II. Operation Paperclip, bringing all these Nazi scientists in America. We have all these institutions, right? We have all these federal agencies, right? These EPAs, these ATF, this DEA, right? Making laws where they don't even supposed to make laws. Bureaucracy don't supposed to make laws. Congress supposed to make laws. Alright? These agencies are not supposed to make laws. We have EPA that have rules saying this is illegal, it's not should be used. Wait a minute, who to say what's legal and what's not? You guys don't make laws. ATF say, oh, this is a ban, you can't use it. Wait a minute, ATF, you're not supposed to make laws. Congress is supposed to make laws. Right? You see what they're doing? This bureaucracy is getting out of hand. These Department of Education, oh, this must be teachers. No, you don't. These are not laws, man. You guys are not supposed to make laws. These alphabet agencies. And people don't understand that. They're taking all these bureaucracies, basically they're infringing on your rights. Making all these unconstitutional laws. If somebody sue all this bureaucracy, they will win. They will sue these bureaucracies are not there to make laws, and they're making all these rules, right? They're gonna get destroyed in the court. Because all these rules that these agencies are pushing right now are unconstitutional. It's purely unconstitutional. What these EPA is doing. So you can't burn this fuel, they can't burn this. They have to mandate, oh, by this time you have to manufacture a car that have certain emissions, right? They're infringing on people's rights. People don't understand that. You need to understand these agencies, this bureaucracy, the CDC, they're not there to make laws. Any rule that they push on you is unconstitutional. You don't have to abide by that. These unnecessary rules and regulations, right? These what make us a laughingstock. We have a constitution we have the constitution of a country that have agencies that contradict the constitutions. Does that make sense? It doesn't make any sense. This is why we're a laughingstock. We have our own people to go against our own rules, our own constitutions. And yet, we're importing this ideology that destroy our society. That destroyed American values. Family. Not our broken homes. These broken homes didn't exist 50 years ago. Broken homes. When I was growing up, this thing was about. When I was looking at other TV shows, this doesn't happen. And now it all adds up now. Ever since the Cultural Revolutions happens. The Tavistock Institute. Look that up. The Fabian Society, which is cultural Marxism. Marxism and socialism. That's what it is. The mascot is a tortoise. This is why we have all those AOC characters, these Rashida Tlaib, these Ilhan Omar, these Marxists, right? And this in their book by Saul Alinsky. They print out a book that tell them their plan, and people need to read this book. They accuse your opponent of what they are guilty of, right? Cause confusion. Ideological subversion. That's what it is. These Frankfurt School that have been placed in the university that put all these free spirit ideology right now. These what's that? These hippie revolutions. Introducing drug, the CIA introducing drug to distort the communities, and people are not seeing that. Like, if you see it, why don't you understand that? Why can't you comprehend that? And people aren't comprehending that. Be more observant of what you see. Like, can you see the contrast between what you were raised up 20, 30 years ago to today? See, something's not adding up. Something's not right here. I wasn't exposed to this, and suddenly this is being promoted. It's just lunacy right now. This is why we are the laughingstock on the world stage right now. Have a DOJ that don't even enforce the law. We have a Manhattan DA that tried to prosecute a former president that with no crime at all, something less than a misdemeanor, and try to push it up to a felony. You see how crazy we're living in right now? The crazy world we're living in right now? The lunacy? Everything's backwards right now. But people need to realize this is what we're going through right now. Creating all these laws that's going against our own rights. Try to brainwash kids, brainwash the youth to say that your rights need to be taken away from them. I mean, their rights need to be taken away from them. Don't you see that? They're protesting of getting rights taken away from them. Right? They're protesting, take away our rights. Take away our rights now in Nashville, right? Take away our rights, even though they understand that these are their rights. They either can have it or not. It's a freedom of choice. Right? Either you can be armed or you don't. And they try to post these rights that they already have. Trans right? What trans rights are you talking about? What right don't you not already have? You're a full-grown adult. You can transition yourself anytime. It's just they want to make the taxpayer pay for it. You're a full-grown adult. You have your own money. You transition yourself. It's not against the law for you to castrate yourself. You gotta find a doctor who willing to do it. You have to have the money for it. It's like cosmetic surgery. It's basically a cosmetic surgery. That's it. Do government fund plastic surgery? No. Do government fund breast implant? No. But you could do it, right? Is breast implant legal? Yes. So what right are you talking about? What right don't you already not have? They want to promote castration of kids. First of all, that's not a right. The kids belong to the parents. That's their choice to do so. Kids don't have any rights. If kids have rights, how come they can't drive yet? If kids have rights, why they can't vote? Because kids are still developing. They don't have the conscience to think for themselves yet. And you try to legitimize kids can make their own consent. No, they can't. Kids can't even drive yet. Kids can't even make the right decision yet. These are the kids that eat Tide Pod. Think it's a good idea. Alright? This is why you don't allow kids to make decisions for themselves. This is why you allow the parent to do it for them. And schools making rules what curriculum to teach kids. The heck are they talking about? We are living a dystopian nightmare. This is why people of the world are laughing at us right now. Right? And people can't see that. Rational-minded people can see what we're going through right now. It's not betting ourselves when we cater to the woke community. The woke community is destroying the American dream. That's what it is. It's not nothing to be bragging about saying you're woke. That's stupid. You're stupid. It's becoming a cult right now. Right? It's become their religions. Saving the planet. Okay, America has to save the planet. Why can't any other country save the planet as well? Why can't other countries save the planet? Do America have to save the planet? Does America have to be the one who initiate all this thing to save the planet? Lead by example? Okay, we can lead by example, but we're not forcing them to do it. If America are leading by example, China's not doing it. So what's the point? We can only save ourselves by destroying ourselves. The solution is to destroy ourselves in order to save ourselves. Come on, man, give me a break. These people are unrealistic. These people are they're cults. That's what they are. These extinction rebellion, right? That's what they call themselves. These people who pour milk on the ground, saying cows are bad, are creating methane gas. Meat is bad. Saying meat is, first of all, meat is the most densest source of nutrition out there. Meat provides certain vitamins that plant doesn't have. If anything, meat have a higher density of nutrition of vitamin than any other plant-based thing out there. While not realizing that the plant-based food that they're eating have all these chemicals embedded in it. All these Impossible Burger, Impossible Meat, Beyond Meat. Don't you know it takes chemical to make those products? You're talking about being organic. Oh, I only eat organic, but I'm eating this highly processed plant-based food. See the contradiction? Like, okay, what's the point of being organic? Why are you eating all these processed food? What's the point? What's the point of being organic and eating Impossible Meat? You know how much chemicals are in this thing to make it? They're not going to disclose it for you. It's an industry secret. They don't have to disclose it for you. You know how much GMO is in Impossible Burger? They didn't say it's organic. Why there aren't any organic Impossible Burger? Why there aren't any organic Beyond Meat? This is all GMOs. What the heck, man? There's all these chemicals on this plant-based product. They don't understand that. There's all these estrogen mimickers. You produce a lot of estrogen. And studies show estrogen is very toxic to bodies. And they don't see that. But I digress, man. I could go on and on about these topics of what people are not thinking about, how we are a laughingstock. Because of what I said previously, earlier, this is why we are a laughingstock. We don't see our own lunacy. We don't see how crazy we're. Not we. I don't include myself in part of. They don't see their own contradictions. But on that note, guys, enough of me ranting, and I'll check you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.